Peace, my friends. What's going on? I'm recording this message May 16th, 2025. Let's see what's going on in the Palace of Cups, the realm of emotion. In this message, my focus is more so on the 4th, 8th, and 12th house areas of life, right? The current energetic influences of the moon, which is in Capricornicus right now. Pluto, that's of course is in Aquarius, and that's at the moon, and Neptune, that is in Aries now. Yes, I keep wanting to say Pisces, but moving right along, of course, starring Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So let's get into it. The Palace of Cups. What energetic influence is really hitting the water signs right now for whatever it's hitting for? Any specific water sign, we'll get into it. But right now, what energetic influence? And this shot out, it might be Mars. No, it's Venus. Venus is in Aries, yes. Oh, well, Mars, but Mercury. Mercury is in Taurus right now. So maybe we could be talking about feelings at this time. All right, we could be talking about, quick transactions, something happening really quick. But in another, we got the sun here. For the most part, I'm getting a good, a nice feeling conversation, a positive conversation because of what somebody is illuminated to. Or maybe this is somebody, is in the dumps, maybe emotionally, and they're getting a pick-me-up of some sort, some encouragement or something like that. But let me see what area of life is being highlighted for the Palace of Cups, for the water signs. What area of life does this have to do with? The 7th house. Talk to your partner. The 7th house type partnership is absolutely the partnership where you want to have those difficult conversations. This is the closest intimate partner. You know what I'm saying? This is what they call like the open enemy house, meaning like, again, I should know your strengths and weaknesses and vice versa. At times we may not like each other, but again, we and maybe there is some type of contract to fulfill, such as a marriage or a deal of some sort, something like that. But communication with some type of partner, maybe communication, maybe it's not with someone so close, intimately, emotionally, physically. Maybe not. Maybe it has something to do with I wanted to say equalization, but bringing balance to some type of dynamic, a conversation, right? Clearing the air, something like that. Look, in the 3rd house here, so absolutely something about conversation. Now let me get one more card. Narrow this down a bit more, all right? Twin flames, crossroads. I like this. This appears to be very mature. Let's talk about it. You feeling some kind of way, I'm feeling some kind of way. We both are, or whatever the situation is at this time, right? Now, this is the type of partnership, again, 7th house partnership, all right? These two may call themselves twin flame or soulmate, or they just know, again, it's an intense connection. The kind where you most likely have dragged each other in the past, and it's just very hard to let go, or whatever the situation is. And right now, it's come to the point where it seems like two people are like, listen, I want to go this way, and it seems that you want to go that way, or something like that. What are we going to do? I'm getting a mature conversation. So maybe right now it's a bit immature. Or, I saw the stuck card. Maybe there's some avoidance going on in this partnership. And somebody needs to be the brave one and say, listen, okay, what are we going to do? Right? It's time to say something. What's going to happen? Right? Balance. I was just saying, so strong Libra, strong Gemini. So the one, okay, this masculine card came out. So when it comes to 3D dynamics, and I'm going to say that this is a romantic relationship, or again, a very intimate one, for whatever it's sitting for. You guys deal with each other's money or deepest secrets. Something is very intimate and personal. And I just got severe in my head, so there's that. I wasn't planning on saying that, but anyway. When it comes to 3D relationships, typically, the masculine is, they associate that with the man. Okay. But that aside, there's someone here, maybe they have a lot of air and fire placements, or they just know that they're an action taker. Someone knows in some shape, form, or fashion, energetically, or they just know it's their move. This is the action taker here that is being guided. They could have strong somebody in this dynamic could have a lot of 7th house and or 3rd house placements, a lot of Libra placements, right? Sun in their Mercury could be conjunct. That's not, I'm not going to say that that's common. It could be. But it is common to have your Sun and Mercury in the same sign. But anyway, somebody's being encouraged here to take action to, again, have a civil conversation. There's a lot of Libra here. Libra is civil, okay? A lot of people say Libra is indecisive. No, Libra is designed not to create more chaos. So to the outsider, it may look like indecision, but it is not. It is calculation. How can I best navigate this without setting off any more landmines? All right, any more chaos? And yes, that can turn into people pleasing if you whatever. But appreciate here. But let's see. All right. Where are we? Palace of Cups. So, Cancerian, my guiding light. Because I have my North Node in Cancer, so I call you like my guiding light. I love ya for being you. It helps me. Right? Cancer, current state of being for Cancerian. Now, these may have something to do with this message or not, but, that's what's going on emotionally with the collective. Cancer, current state of being. How is Cancer showing up right now? Cancer. Sun reverse. In the dark for whatever it's hitting for. Okay, it could be intentional. Could have a momentary, or maybe this is a long-term thing of a lack of confidence or something like that. I gotta say what I get. Somebody could have lost a child, or there's a disagreement. Like, and if they lost a child, I'm getting like miscarriage. Like this is their first pregnancy, miscarriage, something like that. I gotta say what I get. But if I'm also getting to like a problem with a firstborn child or something like that, or maybe Cancer is the firstborn or something like that. Or maybe, maybe that's why it's a bit depressing. Like you have the Knight of Swords. Blasted Tower in reverse, 10 of Swords. So this does look like it relates to the situation that, again, like there is a conversation that needs to happen. And it's one of those ones where, again, the top is unpleasant. And there with the Knight of Swords, there is like a sharp undertone with this conversation. You know what I'm saying? So there's that, but it seems like someone is unwilling to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why the Sun is in reverse. Somebody's like, listen, I don't want to pay attention to that. Like, or this is pointless. What is the advice for Cancer? What is the advice for Cancer in order to rectify the situation? You know, again, with the sun card reverse, I don't get like a overall depression. Just, you know, this situation is depressing. Or pay attention here. This came out mostly upright. We got the Nine of Wands, and I'm getting like endure. Okay, like this is the, you know, keep going. You know what I'm saying? This is moon in Sagittarius, so of course, you know, the moon is changeable. Take a break when you need to take a break. Go when you have the energy or whatever the situation is. But this, you know, the Nine of Wands is, you know, fighting for a reason, a belief in something. Okay, and maybe that is why. Keep going. We got the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Pentacles, Princess of Wands. Wow, with the Knight of Cups. Who am I talking to? Cancer. I'm going to say whatever is depressing or you feel ignored by it or overshadowed or something like that. There's a struggle here. There's something specific Cancer is down about or not confident about or something like that. This Nine of Wands is like push through, like, again, endure, okay? Because what's here is the Wheel of Fortune with the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups with the Princess of Wands. This is saying, like, to me, there's something going to come towards you or you're going to go toward it, whatever it is. We got masculine up here, so there's that. All right, I don't know. But with the Princess of Wands, that tells me when it comes to your interests and things like that, do things that seem fun, that seem exciting, that piques your interest, that you see is aligned with, you know, who you are as, you know, a soulful person, however you want to put that, whatever resonates with your soul. That's Princess of Wands, you know what I'm saying? You know, something that you haven't done before, something creative, right? Again, fun. This could be like going out on a date or something like that with a Knight of Cups, like something fun, you know, and it's little, you know, it's like kind of like a little, it's not necessarily like a big soiree. It's like somebody coming into you like, oh, there's this new thing set up over here. You want to go over there and do it? Like, oh my God, that sounds fun. Like, let me go. Like that type of vibe. Be aware of those opportunities, going towards it and or allowing it to come towards you or whatever the situation is, participating. Because there is, you know, a timing thing here, a quote unquote divine timing thing. This is my Jupiter card, so it could have something to do with your Jupiter return or some other Jupiter thing going on. But with the Ten of Pentacles, whatever pinnacle you're trying to reach with career, family, stable, whatever, like you will experience that. Okay, so there's that. Outcome for Cancer. Writer, look, something's coming in. All right, this may be a romantic thing. Be aware of communication, all right? Going out, making eye contact, talking to people. There's progress here. We got the lilies, the fox. All right, Cancer? All right, Scorpio. Current state of being for Scorpio. King of Swords, all right? This is relating to this masculine entity. Whatever this communication is, truthful, precise, informative, okay? Again, the word diplomatic or discipline, maybe both of them. I lost it. But Yeah, that type of conversation. With the Six of Cups reversed, Three of Cups, Knight of Cups reversed. This is kind of saying, I'm getting a vibe around Scorpio that this conversation has something to do. Okay, so like with that crossroads, I'm getting for Scorpio. Scorpio needs to just tell somebody, like, listen, Six of Cups in the reverse. Like, don't take our breakup like this didn't mean anything or nothing like that. Like, everything has its time, even connections. And it seems like this connection, in a big way, it has expired. Okay, there's going to be distance between two people. For Scorpio, for whatever it's hitting for, is the initiator in a conversation to say, listen, yes, we have reached a point where we're going to go our separate ways for however long. Okay? Seven of Swords reverse. So yeah, like, as far as advice with this, with the Justice reverse and the Seven of Swords reverse, like, again, it seems like this was a type of connection where these two maybe were married or they had something legally binding, or something like that. With the Justice card in reverse, we got the Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like, maybe with this connection, there's been, lie through omission type situations or something like that. With Seven of Swords versus, like, okay, it's time to, like, just get this out for real. Let me just be honest, truthful, say what I need to say. Princess of Cups, okay, Princess of Cups, the fool, just do it. Okay, a situation like let's talk. You know what I'm saying? And it may need to, maybe somebody's trying to figure out, like, kind of like the best time. Okay, don't let it happen, come out just like in an argument. It seems like maybe it might be the time where you having a good time and it's like, damn, this is going to ruin the moment. Oh, well. Something like that. Because it's the Princess of Cups. It might have come in the form of, like, listen, I want to talk to you, let me talk to you. Something like that. Clover. All right, for whatever it's hitting for in this connection, both parties, if there's a concern, like, okay, well, how am I going to do this now? The Clover card is my card of making your own luck. You know what I'm saying? Like, to other people, it's like, how did they do that? But the Clover is like paying attention. It's a card of stepping stones. Like, regardless, it may not, whatever comes, it's not going to last. 90% is going to be gone very quickly. 6 weeks just popped into my head, whatever the situation is, whatever. But you'll get through, okay? There'll be things, nuggets, or whatever the situation is that keep things moving, okay? I got the Mountain. Yeah, it's going to be a difficult conversation. You know what I'm saying? But, hey. And Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? Current state of being for the Piscean ones. Eight of Swords. All right, so trying to figure something out here. We got the Nine of Swords reversed, the Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups. Pisces is trying to figure out how to rectify some, like, niggling thoughts. Like, there's a particular thing here. We got Jupiter and Pisces here. We got Nine of Cups here. I want to say that right now, hold on. Because I'm getting this 9 of Cups as Pisces is in their element, maybe. Maybe they're like, 9 of Cups is like, things like, this is great. Like, I'm really happy. I'm emotionally content. I have enough to share. You know what I'm saying? People tell me that, you know, I make them happy or they like being around me or something like that. Well, I got enough emotion to, you know, to be there for somebody in some kind of way. I feel like Pisces is experiencing that. But maybe there's a thought in Pisces' head that's saying like, being delusional, pay attention, something like that. But Pisces is like, I like this. But something in Pisces' head, let me see. What is this 8 of Swords? This 8 of Swords is trying to figure out I just got how to get more respect. So there is that. Pisces is feeling underappreciated. Okay, we got the Empress in reverse. Didn't I say in this message a loss of a child or something like that? Or, again, I'm getting that vibe again. Maybe a firstborn or a lastborn child. Maybe Pisces is, or Pisces has a child or something like that. And something has just been, Pisces feels like, oh my goodness, like again, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, like when is this gonna stop? Page of Pentacles and the Fool. Pisces. Advice for Pisces. What is going on here? Somebody thinking about their mother or something? 7. So I'm getting for Pisces, there's a thought here of how much can I continue to give to this? Because at this point, all I keep getting is more and more baggage that most likely isn't even Pisces. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to stick something out, keep investing or something like that. It ain't working. Go elsewhere. We got the Page of Pentacles right here, the Ace of Pentacles. There's a vibe here of like, listen, if you know that, you know, if you're in this state of trying to figure it out, damn, like at this point, like, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this situation. Like, I wasted too much time, resources, energy, something like that. Time is up. Okay, there is absolutely a crossroads here. And whatever option is a separation from this situation, that's what I would say, you know, is the way to go. This. There is underappreciation. So much mess to clean up over at least 10 years. Okay, something like that. And it doesn't have to be from the same situation. Okay, because the wheel, it represents cycles too. You know what I'm saying? Or it's a card of cycles. So this could just be a theme for Pisces when it comes to partnerships. Okay. And it's like, maybe there's a question about when somebody else will invest. Like, Pisces is wondering if they have bad luck. Oh, yeah. Did I get a Little Women for Pisces? I don't see it. Let me see. The Tree. Success. Long term. Right? For generations to come. Strong roots. Good health. The stars, major healing. Okay, I just got public persona, so there's that. You know what I'm saying? There could be some notoriety for whatever the situation is, but whatever that desire is, stay focused. There's movement around that. Okay, you got the ship here too. Okay, so get at it. You know, when it comes to this here, Eight of Swords, I hope it ain't about trying to rectify whatever situation you're currently in, because it's just it's not going to amount to much at all. It's damn. My bad, Pisces. I don't know. I gotta say what I get when I get it, and I'm still over here. And it's like somebody's wondering if they're what's that word when you can't get pregnant, like barren or something like that? Something like that. Whatever. We got regeneration, deep knowing, like a concern of not having a baby or something like that. Serendipity and loyal heart. One of my favorite cards. Let's do serendipity first. 18. The essential meanings: opportunity allied with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events, the Oracle's message. You've stepped into alignment with the greater good, where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you can never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. The relationship message: Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey, someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the sign Spirit presents. The prosperity message: you are in the right place at the right time. Be grateful, for the stars are aligned in your favor and fortune is smiling on you. Victory and success are yours. The choices you have made in the past have prepared you for the opportunities now before you. This is your lucky moment. The timing is perfect. And finally, the protection message: perhaps you felt almost certain that the serendipitous events were meant to lead to something better. It was supposed to be the perfect business, or that person you gave your heart to was supposed to be the one, yet it all fell apart. Consider this. Sometimes synchronicity and serendipity come together to lead you directly into difficulties in order to deliver an important lesson you need to learn before you hit the jackpot. Don't get caught up in the drama of disappointment. There is really a silver lining in this cloud. Spirit always knows what you need and is guiding you to where you are meant to go. Pay attention to the signs presented to you. 35. All that I am, all that I know. Oh, what's up, Allow? All right. Essential meanings: fidelity, loyalty, devotion. The Oracle's message: evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you. No matter the outer circumstances in your life, trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed. The relationship message: your partnerships, friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness, and a loyal heart are all being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection. The prosperity message: your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions, where your aspirations for success assume form in reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans while remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity. This is a time for a joyful celebration of spirit, your manifesting partner. And finally, the protection message: are you stubborn or overly tenacious about an idea? Or have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much a part of you that you wouldn't know who you are without it? Now's the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, and misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a signal that it is time to prune away all who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things. Let go of the old and all your attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you. Make some room. All right? That's what I have for the Palace of Cups. I appreciate you. I will see you next week. Peace.